A landmark diplomatic accord between Washington and Tehran led the news in the last 24 hours. The agreement to halt hostilities and ease sanctions drew global attention, while separate talks at the G7 also advanced key U.S. interests. France 24 reports President Trump and Iranian President Pezeshkian signed an interim peace deal on Wednesday. The accord aims to halt active fighting and sets the stage for further talks. From our lens, it restores U.S. leverage through sanctions relief without new military commitments, while lower oil price risks could ease costs at the pump for American families. France 24 says Trump and Iran's president reached an accord that requires Tehran to dilute enriched uranium stocks. The deal targets an end to the regional conflict. America First priorities are served by verifiable nuclear limits without added troop deployments, while households stand to benefit from steadier energy prices. The Quint reports President Trump and Prime Minister Modi met at the G7 to discuss trade and protection of Indian sailors. Both sides called the exchange constructive. The engagement strengthens U.S. bilateral leverage on supply chains that affect consumer prices and safeguards sea lanes vital to American commerce. Times of India confirms Trump and Pezeshkian digitally signed a 14-point memorandum. The document addresses multiple points of contention between the nations. Our read is that success will be measured by whether it secures U.S. interests while keeping sanctions pressure available if needed. Korea Times reports the United States and Iran signed an initial memorandum requiring reduced uranium stockpiles and eased sanctions. The pact also aims to keep the Strait of Hormuz open. This approach limits new U.S. military involvement while protecting a key energy route that influences household fuel costs. Here is your AFBytes national weather update. In Chicago, 63 degrees and partly cloudy. In Anchorage, 51 degrees and partly cloudy. In Los Angeles, 61 degrees and patchy drizzle. In New York, 69 degrees and mostly cloudy. That is a look at conditions across the country. Thanks for listening. Be sure to follow and share America Forever Bites.